The future starts today, not tomorrow. Do not abandon yourselves to despair. We are the Easter people, and Hallelujah is our song. Artistic talent is a gift from God, and whoever discovers it in himself has a certain obligation to know that he cannot waste this talent, but must develop it. Do not be afraid. Do not be satisfied with mediocrity. Put out into the deep and let down your nets for a catch. I plead with you, never, ever give up on hope, never doubt, never tire, and never become discouraged. Be not afraid. The earth will not continue to offer its harvest, except with faithful stewardship. We cannot say we love the land and then take steps to destroy it for use by future generations. Faith and reason are like two wings of the human spirit by which it soars to the truth. Know what you are talking about. A person's rightful due is to be treated as an object of love, not as an object for use. The worst prison would be a closed heart. As the family goes, so goes the nation, and so goes the whole world in which we live. Do not be afraid to take a chance on peace, to teach peace, to live peace. Peace will be the last word of history. Have no fear of moving into the unknown. Simply step out fearlessly, knowing that I am with you. Therefore no harm can befall you. All is very, very well. Do this in complete faith and confidence. It is the duty of every man to uphold the dignity of every woman. Love between man and woman cannot be built without sacrifices and self-denial. There is no dignity when the human dimension is eliminated from the person. In short, the problem with pornography is not that it shows too much of the person, but that it shows far too little. Friendship, as has been said, consists in a full commitment of the will to another person with a view to that person's good. Take away from love the fullness of self-surrender, the completeness of personal commitment, and what remains will be a total denial and negation of it. He was alone in his wonderment, among creatures incapable of wonder. For them it was enough to exist and go their way. Limitation of one's freedom might seem to be something negative and unpleasant, but love makes it a positive, joyful, and creative thing. Freedom exists for the sake of love. The ethos of redemption is realized in self-mastery, by means of temperance, that is, continence of desires. Life is entrusted to man as a treasure which must not be squandered, as a talent which must be used well. Truth can prevail only in virtue of truth itself. Marriage is an act of will that signifies and involves a mutual gift, which unites the spouses and binds them to their eventual souls. with whom they make up a soul family, a domestic church. Learning to think rigorously, so as to act rightly and to serve humanity better. If desire is predominant, it can deform love between man and woman and rob them both of it. The lust of the flesh directs these desires of personal union, however, to satisfaction of the body, often at the cost of a real and full communion of persons. Without wonder, men and women would lapse into deadening routine and little by little would become incapable of a life which is genuinely personal. All that is carried along by the stream's silvery cascade, rhythmically falling from the mountain, carried by its own current, carried where? The cross means there is no shipwreck without hope. There is no dark without dawn, nor storm without haven. Treating a person as a means to an end, and an end moreover, which in this case is pleasure, the maximization of pleasure, will always stand in the way of love. We are not the sum of our weaknesses and failures. We are the sum of the Father's love for us and our real capacity to become the image of His Son Jesus. Love demands a personal commitment to the will of God.